So, how would you describe your confidence or personal power or like your like whatever you would call that?
I'm so excited for this question. So excited for this question.
Lay it on me.
Okay, I would describe my confidence as based in so I get my power from knowing that I'm created by a higher power. So I feel like I was formed with intention. I feel like the universe said, this girl Dara should exist, and she is going to do some fun stuff on this planet while she's here. And she will touch some people, and she will enjoy the gift of life. And I was formed with intention. I feel like I was created, designed with intention. And so because I feel that, like I feel that God created me, I get my confidence from that. So then sometimes when I get down on myself and I'm like, oh, I gained 20 pounds. Real. Like I gained 20 pounds after I got married, Jenny. And it was really hard because I was really skinny. And then I woke up and one day I was not. So sometimes I think, the comparison thing that we just talked about, or when you just fail at something. I mean, I'm really hard on myself when I fail at things. And then I remember, Dara, you were created with intention. And that gives me a lot of power. And not like I'm better than somebody kind of power. Because I feel that we all were. I mean, whether you believe that or not, doesn't matter. I still think you were. And so with that, I just feel that it keeps me from feeling the sense of despair from time to time when I look at ugliness in the world. I think about that for other people that maybe aren't doing great things or doing well by the planet. I think, gosh, that person was still created by God for a purpose. Who knows what that purpose is?
Yeah.
God knows, I don't. And it just kind of helps me put things in perspective just in general. But when I remember who I belong to the world. It helps me to remember that I can't be selfish, I can't be fearful, I can't keep my gifts to myself, I can't withhold the goodness that I get just for my own enjoyment. That just gives me so much joy, and it also keeps me confident.
Will you write all of this down so every morning I can read this? Like when you started talking about this, I was like, oh my God, there is a stirring.
Yeah.
In my soul. Holy crap. Like that's...
Because you do know that it's no coincidence that we're alive at this particular time in history, to do the things that we're doing for people that were also born for their particular purpose in this particular time. I mean, I just think we all belong to each other. We are each other's keepers, and we have a job to do, is my personal philosophy. So
that's very calming.
Yeah?
I don't know, at least for me, I'm like, wow, that instills, tamps down like the...
It would alleviate so much ugly in the world, I think, if we remembered that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you saw a young person walking down the street and you remembered that that's my child, that's not just somebody else's child, or you see a mom or a dad in need or person on the street, if you remember that person belongs to me and I belong to them, it just really does simplify a lot of stuff.
That's good.
Yeah.
Have you always had that philosophy?
I think in my 30s it's become more loud in my mind.
Okay.
Because I think it's so easy to go to the dark place, especially with how much our society recognizes differences. And, being a Black woman from the South and coming from a very evangelical religious background where it's, very anti-gay, very anti-anything, anti-holding hands, walking down the street with your boyfriend, it's just very anti. And then I just came to a better, more in my belief, honest place about who God is. And I just believe that God is love, simply. And if we have that true love, you can't not be confident if you truly have that, right? Like, it's just hard not to wake up excited to be alive and to help others feel alive if you just have that knowing of love and what true love is.
Okay.